Good morning, guys. I am super excited for today because we get to do our Google Meet today, and I can't wait to see everyone's faces and get to talk to you guys about what we've done this week. So let's start our day with some calendar time. Thursday, April the 23rd, 2020, and that is our year, 2020. All right, my essential question for today is, what is your favorite movie? And my favorite movie is probably Sleeping Beauty. I love anything Disney, and Sleeping Beauty is one of my favorites. So today we're going to be talking about ways to make 10. And I'm going to be using a 10 frame. And all of you should know what a 10 frame is. And it's in the name. So if it's a 10 frame, how many squares does a 10 frame have? 10. So we're going to just be talking about ways to make 10. So I have my special 10 frame board right here, and you can make one too. All you have to do is have 5 squares up top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 squares on bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm making ways to make 10, then I need to fill up all of the squares on my 10 frame, right? Yes, or it wouldn't be 10. So I have my dots right here, and you can use circles and draw some circles on yourself and maybe color some in or leave some blank to tell the difference between each one. So I'm going to fill up my 10 frame just randomly. I'm going to randomly place my dots on here, whatever I get to. But I am going to try to get them in order, though, to where yellow's all together and reds are all together. Okay, so here I have all of my circles on my 10 frame. It is full. So what I'm going to do now is count how many yellow circles I have and how many red circles I have. So I'm going to go to my board right here, and I'm going to put, first I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 yellow circles. So I'm going to put a 4 and a Y for yellow. Oops. Actually, I think I might just go ahead and just write it. Okay. So I have 4 yellow circles. Let's count my red ones now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6. You got to excuse my handwriting. It's a little wobbly. And I have 6 red ones. And I know I have 10 because my 10 frame is full. So I know I have 10 there. So what I'm going to do is now we know we're going to add. Now we know 4 yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make how many circles all together? 10. Let me write it this way, because this way we're learning this way. 10. You can write an addition problem in different ways. This way is a little bit different. You have your numbers standing on top of each other, and then that line is the equal sign. And then that is our answer. This is the way that we're learning in kindergarten. It's 4 plus 6, and then we have our equal sign, and then the number 10. So there's 2 different ways to write your addition problem. Okay, let's do another one. I think I might just flip over, let's see, I might just flip over one yellow to red and the other yellow to red. Now what we're going to do is count our yellow dots. So we have 1, 2, So I'm going to put my number 2 right here, and I'm going to write it in both ways still so you can see the way they look. I'm going to write my 2 right here, and really that plus sign is supposed to be right here. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. It's a little big, but it's okay. My 2 is right here for my 2 yellow dots. Now we're going to count my red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many red dots do I have? 8. So I'm going to put my 8 right here. And this time I'm just going to put a Y for yellow and a red, or R for red. And then my line and my plus sign. 2 plus 8 equals, and how many squares do we have in our 10 frame? It's full, so it would equal 10. And this is how we write it right here. This is how we write it. My handwriting is so messy, but it's okay. That's how we would write it right there. 2 plus 8 equals 10. You could also do 8 plus 2. Even though those two numbers are switched, it still equals 10, and we're going to talk about that probably in our lesson, maybe tomorrow. I think that would be a good lesson to talk about. Even though our numbers are switched like that, it still equals the same thing if it's the same two numbers right here. For your homework, what I want you to do is show me another way to make 10. Show me another way to make 10. We already have this way, 4 plus 6 and 2 plus 8. We know those two addition problems equal 10. So what's another way? And how you can do this is you can use 2 different crayons, maybe like a pink or a purple crayon, and draw your 10 frame and show me that way to make 10. And I think that would be a good way. All right, guys, I am super excited to see you for our Google Meet, and I can't wait to ask you a bunch of questions. I'll talk to you in a minute.